What's going on, guys and girls? It's GhostRobo, and welcome back to Evolve. Today, we're taking Carnivore Kraken to the circus and fighting against Lazarus, Hank, Abe, and Parnell, seeing if we can put these clowns on their butts and finish them off. Thanks for all your support on this series so far. Keep smashing the like button if you are enjoying, and make sure to check out my Monster Robo shirt. It's the official shirt of this series, and it's only available for a couple more days. If you want to get one before it's locked away for good, make sure to click the link in the description or on the annotation. You guys get a special discount for being awesome. Now, I am playing against the AI here. I put the favor in their favor. The servers just were not working at all morning for me to get a game as the monster. I'm trying to get a little practice in for this tournament that I'm in this weekend. It's called the Chappie Challenge. Some of you may have heard of it. It's got a $15,000 prize, and it's bringing together a lot of the best Evolve players. Now, I don't feel like I am one of them. I think I'm pretty good, and I'm eager to have some fun with friends in the tournament. I'll probably try and record some of the matches if I can for you guys, just to see what it's like to play under those settings. And I've made the settings of this match those settings as well, which is no character perks, no mastery perks, no elite wildlife. It seems like that's how they're going to do tournaments. It makes things the most fair, the most balanced, and the least random. You don't have to worry about, oh, this monster getting a certain perk on this map and not on this map, especially because they are doing it best of 3. So first round, hunters versus monsters, then flip, and then third round, they're going with whoever was hunters first or monster first, then plays that in the third round, and whoever is at the top of the bracket, not based on like skill, but just seeding, gets to choose what they are first. So I think my team is going to pick hunters, just 'cause I feel more confident in our hunter game. I'm pretty good with monster, but like I said, I'm no like master sensei. I just don't. I don't know. I was thinking about how they do the matchmaking here, and as far as I know, the matchmaking in this game is handled based on rank/level, not based on skill. Now, I don't have 8 hours a day to put into Evolve and be level 40, but I definitely feel like I am higher skill-wise than most level 15 players, yet I find myself consistently matched up against, you know, lower level hunters or lower level monsters, and I wish there was a way to kind of either, you know, matchmake based on win time or win speed or I don't know, something like that. Otherwise, I'm just going to have to put in the grind to get myself to level 40. And Evolve's just an interesting game because I don't feel like it's one along the lines of Call of Duty or Halo, where necessarily the person that puts in the most time or has the most supreme skill necessarily wins guaranteed, because the game is not entirely Twitch-based. You know, there's a lot of strategy and a little bit of luck as well. You know, the positioning and just sort of the luck of the draw in a lot of the instances can really dictate the flow of battle. I was thinking about this and talking about it with my girlfriend last night, of like how in one scenario you could have 4 hunters forming a diamond around the monster, and you could have the assault in the front, the support in the back, the medic and trapper on the sides. In that instance, maybe the hunters win, but given the exact same scenario, exact same monster play, exact same attack, you know, pattern, exact same everything, if just the assault and the support are flipped, it might go in the monster's favor, just based on who's dealing damage, who the monster can see, where the attacks are being, you know, prioritized. And so that's what I really kind of like about Evolve. I don't necessarily feel, and this tournament might be an indicator if I'm completely crazy or a little bit right, that you necessarily are doomed if you haven't put in 100 hours. I think if you've got good teamwork, good communication, good reaction ability, you could be okay. Obviously, you have to have a baseline skill level, but after that, a lot of it seems to come down to just, you know, reacting under pressure and being able to put your skills to the test. And it's not all about just Twitch aiming. You know, there's instances where this or that, why am I even hunting? Probably should focus more on the Kraken than than on my Evolve game theory here. But anyways, it's not just Twitch. It's not like who can aim their gun the fastest and who can, you know, pick out targets the quickest. Sure, that does help, but it's not the only thing that really matters here in this arena. You know, a lot of other things come into play, and even just the simple fact of, like, if you are tracking the monster and you kind of get lucky and spot him really early, that's going to totally shape the way that the rest of the round goes, versus maybe you just choose to go left instead of right. A lot of monsters at the higher levels are very adept at sneaking around and staying hidden. And if you're the hunter squad and you choose to just go the wrong direction, you could totally be screwing yourself over, or perhaps completely winning. Maybe by going the wrong way, you avoid, you know, a larger wildlife that would have disrupted your team and given them... I mean, you guys can see that the possibilities are kind of endless. Anyways, back to the game at hand here. Just trying to rough up these hunters and get used to what it's like to play against better people. I mean, not that the AI is able to replicate top-level play in any way, but it's better than sitting there at the server screen staring at search bars trying to find me some competition. I'm playing as the carnivore skin here, which to me is the least distinct skin. It's a little bit of purple, a little bit of blue, a little bit of red, kind of like a bruised skin. I mean, it's similar to the Wendigo skin, I think, in ways. Those almost are indistinguishable at quick glance. They definitely have differences, and I think it's interesting to use the skins kind of to your advantage based on the map to try to blend in. Like, the bog skin seems to have the most use, like on Aviary, but then some of these darker skins allow Wraith and Kraken in particular to sort of disguise their brighter colors and be a little bit more camouflaged. I just sucked that guy straight out of thin air. A little more camouflaged on the darker maps. And the maps play in as well. I feel like, man, if I'm on Aviary, I'm going to have a lot better chance of winning, because that's the one I've played the most of. So I like the variety and the variation in Evolve, and I'm really excited to see how it turns out in an actual like tournament setting, how that works. I mean, how Xbox One is able to even hold itself up if the servers go down, or if matchmaking messes up, or people get disconnected. Like, I don't know. I'll give you guys a full report on what it was like, and hopefully be able to share some of the gameplay with you as well. But we're going to do our best to advance as far as we can. It's single elimination, and I'm hoping to stay alive for at least a couple of rounds with my squad, having some fun, and playing some pretty good people in Evolve. There's a lot of very, very solid competition all around us, and I think it'll be fun to face off against that. My favorite Evolve rounds are the ones that go down to the wire, that sort of push you to your limits and really test everything. I'm going to be playing as Lazarus, and I'm trying to form this team based on who I thought would be like most seen in this tournament. I feel like a lot of people are going to play Lazarus, maybe some Kyra as well. I feel like we'll see a lot of Abe and Maggie. I don't know that we'll see much... I don't know. I wonder between like Hyde, Parnell, Markov, who will be the most frequently used. I think that might be the most balanced class. I feel like Assault has support as well. Hank, Bucket, and Cabot could be used. You know, all three of those I could see having quite a lot of usage. It was interesting to see a stat on Twitter that the Evolve team posted that the monster breakdown is pretty darn balance. Like, obviously more people play Goliath than anything. It's the first monster you unlock. I was surprised that more people are playing Wraith than they are Kraken. That Kraken currently is the least used monster. It's only by a couple of percentage points. They're all in the 30s. But it was very, to me, surprising to see. 'Cause at first I thought that was my bad. At first I thought that Kraken was going to be the most used monster. That was sort of my opinion and my initial impression early on when this game was doing its whole release cycle at conventions and show floors and whatnot. I'm getting to level 3 for the first time in a long time. Typically, I end up winning my online matches at stage 2, which you guys have seen a lot, just because they either come at me or I feel like it's prime time to take them down or whatnot. But here we're stage 3, and we'll get to go have a big brouhaha against this group of hunters. Let's finish this underwater creature off and eat him from the depths of this very shallow river. Alright. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Gotta get a little armor up. I'm not gonna get the relay, although in this tournament, if I have a chance, and I'm sure anyone will try to get the relay, although I think against high-level players, getting the relay is gonna be a lot harder than normal. Alright, Banshee Mine down. We'll stay above. One thing I have improved, definitely, with my Kraken stuff is being the, what do you call it? Being able to pull away and fly up, and I think that's so freaking critical. That armor, even at stage 3, look how low that armor is. Like, in comparison to Goliath, I think a lot of people choose Goliath just because of his meters. Like, honestly, if you're playing against skilled hunters, they're able to damage you up. And so I think Goliath sees a lot of play, not just because he is strong and you know, he has obviously his pluses and minuses, but because of those meters. quite an intriguing option. Alright. There they are. There they are. Hello. Hunters, near and far. Got Abe, and we're going to go in. Hello. Hello. I'm interested also to see how, like, spread people play this. Like, are people going to stay far away? You know, 2 and 2. Are they going to all group together? How are they going to handle things? I'm especially, you know, knowing that all of the monsters are probably going to be pretty darn solid. What do we got here? That Lazarus going for the cloak? He did. All right. Probably get out of here. Stasis grenades from Abe are pretty darn solid there. Which one is Lazarus? Kind of hard to tell. There's Parnell. Somebody just went cloak. That guy's got a shield on him. Okay, this is interesting because Lazarus, again, is a tricky target. And without seeing those gamer tags, this has become even more difficult. Oh, God. Abe gets back up. Lazarus is deadly. I mean, that's why I play him. I think he's so freaking valuable with that ability to really, you know, just revive anybody and bring them back to near full health. I think it's crazy how powerful that can be. And camping the bodies doesn't even really matter that much because he can just bring them back regardless. Let's see if we can get Parnell. They've domed me down again. I'm going to stay in this fight rather than get armor just to make things interesting here and see if we can pull out of this. And they're all back. Man, this Lazarus is doing a good job. Yes, yes indeed. The focus really has got to be on the Laz cannon, doesn't it? Parnell. Oh, I thought I hit him way more than I did. He must have got a heal burst in there right at the end. Let's go capitalize on Lazarus. Maybe I actually will pull away and try to get some more health back. Oh, he's getting shielded. That Hank-Laz combo is a good one. Oh, God. The stasis grenade saves them. Otherwise, I was going to really... Oh, this is not good. You guys all shouldn't be standing there. Laz goes down, and Parnell, we're going to try and finish him off as well. Get that vortex. Both of these guys are dead. And now, I think if I finish their bodies off, I don't know. Maybe I'll get some armor. Maybe I won't. I'm going to lightning strike right here, close by. Abe, you should not have done that. I'm going to take to the skies. I got a little bit of health left, but if I can stay in there, I might be able to win this war. Abe, you're just about done. Got that shield. All right, let's see if we can finish Abe off. Should be shielding right now. Assault is dead. Abe is also dead, and this is going to be our victory. Yeah, I should take to the skies just for practice, I guess. Hank, you're going to be done. We'll finish him with a lightning strike just for fun. Key in. Oh, he dodged it. Good dodge, Hank. Banshee mine up. Vortex down. Don't try to save Abe. It's not going to work. This is Kraken's domain, and that is a monster victory. Hopefully, that's how things go in this the tournament this weekend. That was a good round. A pretty fun one. I mean, the AI hunters, they're solid, but they don't really stand a chance against a level 3 monster, it seems like, especially if you got your attacks pretty locked down. Like I said, I know I'm not like some superstar by any stretch of the imagination. I just have a lot of fun with the game. I love it a lot, and I enjoy being both the hunters and the monsters. So we're going to tournament it up, see how that goes, see how we fare. Like I said, I'll share it with you guys if I can. You guys, any last-minute, last-second tips or tricks for me, let me know in the comments below. I'm going to be playing Kraken and Lazarus, I think, so that is how that shall go. Until next time, though, guys and girls, thanks so much for watching. Make sure to hit that like button if you're enjoying the series and want more Evolve. Check out my GhostRobo shirt, only available for a little bit more time. And until next time, drink some hot chocolate. Thanks again. You guys are awesome. We will see you all later.